Coach Teevens, another game, another win. Big one against Columbia, 59-24. A lot of points went up on the board, but it didn't start off that way. Columbia got the upper hand off the bat with a field goal, and kind of what was the mindset of the teams for that first quarter? It was kind of nip and tuck throughout.
The guys said we're ready to play. We came out strong. We had a penalty on that first drive, and that put us back 2nd and 20. And that's a tough pickup to make. Punt the ball away, they come down, and we weren't quite as sharp. They made a couple of plays, put some points on the board. We come back and we turn the ball over. We throw an interception. And so it's a little bit unusual. We hadn't started like that, but it was also a growth opportunity. All right, take a deep breath, settle down, go out and execute. And from that point forward, we did a pretty good job.
Well, certainly the execution started coming in the second quarter when points just going up on the board like they were candy being thrown in a parade. 4 touchdowns before the end of the half in the last 7 minutes, and then 2 more touchdowns to start the second half. 42 points in less than 15 minutes worth of time. What were you thinking on the sideline, and how does that affect the mentality of the team going forward?
Well, it was exciting, certainly to see that type of point production. Also the involvement. We had a punt return for a touchdown, defensive return for a touchdown, offensive big plays. So everybody was contributing. So it was electric on the sideline. But to get in at the half and just kind of talk our guys out kind of off the ledge a little bit. Hey, we didn't get down. We didn't start as fast. That will happen. Okay, what do we learn from that? Coming back out, good stuff happens. It doesn't always happen like that. You've got to just kind of hammer away, and to come in the second half and talk about finishing, which we talk about often. Come out, finish the game offensively, finish the game defensively, finish it from a special team standpoint. We did a decent job, but I think we probably softened a little bit in the end.
Coach, when you talk about the defense, it's an overall team effort, certainly. You had Isaiah Swan return an interception for a touchdown. You've got a bunch of players making big plays. One guy we don't really talk much about, but is always in the middle of things, Nigel Alexander. He had 12 tackles this game. He leads the team in tackles, and he always seems to be making a big play, breaking up things in the backfield at times, too.
Yeah, Nigel, we're really proud of him. He's just made such tremendous progress. It's overshadowed a little bit by Jack Trainer, but he is steady Eddie in there. I mean, he's making plays. He's on his responsibilities. He's pressure and pass. He's a very, very secure tackler, very physically aggressive guy. But also he's demonstrated great leadership and great self-control. He's a guy that he can play right on the edge, which is wonderful for a linebacker. He just doesn't cross over. And it's to see the success that he's had and the impact he's had on our football team has been tremendous.
Last year, you got the monkey off your back with Harvard, beating him here in Hanover, 24-17. Now, the challenge is to try and beat them in Cambridge, which hasn't been done for a Dartmouth team since 2003. What lessons did you learn last year about how to go about beating Harvard, and how do you apply what you've done this year and taking it to a Harvard team that's held Princeton to 30 points and nearly came back to win that game?
Yeah, they're a good opponent for us. We need to play very, very well, and I think the maturity of our team. Obviously, senior leadership has been critical. We obviously have 2 wonderful captains, but it's more than that. Guys on both sides of the football, we just got to go out and play. They're a good football team, so are we. Need to play hard, need to play physical, need to play the type of Dartmouth football we've seen the past 6 weeks. They've shown the ability to put points on the board. They've played tough defense. They have athletes, so it's going to be a great ball game and a great venue.
And certainly, it's always a little bit personal for you because you've got your good friend, Tim Murphy, coaching the other team. And so how do your emotions go throughout a game when you're playing against your good friend like that?
Well, Murph is like a brother, except on game day. So we really, and during the season, we never have a conversation. I'll see him before the ball game. That'll be the first conversation we've had since August. And it'll be, hey, good luck, play safe, and we'll see you after the ball game. And then we just go. And it's been good for our relationship. We never talk about recruiting or wins or losses or performance. We talk about some different football issues nationwide on occasion. But it's pretty much a business as normal, and then after you can kind of hug up and catch up.
All right, Coach. Well, good luck down at Cambridge on Saturday, 1 o'clock.
All right, Rick.